Hello everybody, it's Gary here and welcome back to another video on Paragon. Really pleased that these videos are getting quite a lot of views, so let's crack on with today's video, which is on Murdock. He's one of my favourite heroes because of the initial damage that he does early game, as well as his ultimate, which is so much fun to use. Get those few extra kills, but I'll go into that in just a sec. So let's go through Murdock's abilities first then. Its move along is first, which is good for getting melee heroes away from you so you can retreat. I've used it so many times to get out of really tight situations. One hit away from death, you push them away and you're free underneath your tower. Next is the Buckshot. This is absolutely lethal at clearing minions quickly or doing that bit of extra damage to enemy heroes to get the upper hand in a team fight or a one-on-one. A little tip for using the Buckshot as well. If you want to get that enemy tower down really quickly, then use the Buckshot on it. That'll shred all the enemy armor which towers actually have, and you'll notice it's taken a lot more damage after you've used the Buckshot, so remember that tip for getting enemy towers down really quickly. Thirdly, the static trap. This essentially lays down a mine that will slow the enemy down and do a little bit of damage to them. I like to use this mine to protect my behind. When I'm pushing the enemy tower, I'll put it in little gaps where the gankers usually come from. It'll slow them down, and also if you listen out for the distinct noise that it makes when people run through it, that's another alert to run back as fast as you can. Lastly is Murdock's ultimate. Now this is so much fun. It's basically a sniper bullet that can go through walls. It's called the long arm of the law. It's good to keep your eye on the map. Keep your eyes peeled on enemy heroes that have taken damage as well. If you see that you've gotten away from your teammates, like melee heroes, and they're underneath the tower, that's the time to use it. Do not steal kills from people. It's just not worth it, because you'll want to save your ultimate for when the enemy actually gets away, and they're not going to get killed, if you get me. So keep that in mind. Save it for when it's actually needed. Now let's take a look at the deck that I've built for Murdock. So again, you've got your usual health and mana potions, harvester keys, scout swords. I'll usually start with the health potion, scout sword and the cast token because I like to push the lane, but I also like to be very aware of whether or not I'm going to get ganked as well, so be wary of that. Then I'll go on to using the meltdown card. This has got 3 just regular casts on it, but it will give you 13 energy damage straight away, as well as energy penetration, so you're pretty powerful early on if you're going to use this card. Also, if you're not going to push your lane too much, you're quite a defensive player, you just like to farm, then start with this. Forget the scout ward and the health potion, because you're going to stay close to your tower. It'll make it a lot easier to farm the minions, and you can just stay close to the tower and stay protected that way. Next, I like to use micro nuke. This again adds 13 energy damage as well as 3% crit chance. So we're starting off with building up the damage you're doing first, so you can help out in team fights, and making it especially easy to get those last hits on the minions. So you want to put a major cast, a cast and a minor cast on this card. Next, we're going to start building up the attack speed with 2 whirling wands at the bottom here. They've got these same cards on them, 2 casts and then a regular kinetic. So we're starting to up the attack speed as well as your basic attack going up as well. So this is a perfect card for that. And now you can go 2 ways. If the game isn't going so well and your opponents are killing you easily, go with Staff of the Adamant, which is here. There we go. So this will give you 100 health, 6.5 energy damage, as well as a fully upgraded bonus of 13 energy damage. You can go with a major cast, a health and a minor health on here. This will just get your health up and make it a bit harder to kill in the team fight, so it can really help to solidify your lane if you find yourself getting killed easily. Anyway, I like to use that. Another route you can go down is maximising your damage again to press home your advantage in a match, and choose the Agoran Scepter. That's up here. As you can see, I've put 3 major casts on here, and it's got a fully upgraded 50% crit bonus, so you're just doing more and more damage all the time if you're going down this route. Your enemies aren't really going to, especially if you've been farming well, your enemies aren't going to be able to cope with you. Finally, you've again got 2 choices here. If the game again isn't if the game is going well, and you want to stay in the team fights longer while doing the ton of damage that you're already doing, then go with Brand of the Iron Eater. This is my personal favourite. I've put a Major Wound, Greater Drain and Focus Drain on here. So this will just help you to stay in team fights longer with Lifesteal. You're already doing a ton of damage, so you don't really need to up the major casts anymore. Just stay in the fights longer, get that health up, keep it up, and you'll be fighting those lanes, pushing them back easily. If the match isn't going too well, then go with Magna Lens. What I like to do is check what enemy heroes are putting on their decks. So some of them might have energy armor if they see a lot of Murdocks or people that use energy damage. This will just shred the energy armor more. So I've put 3 focus shocks on there, and they're going to get a surprise when they find out that their energy armor isn't working at all. That's basically the build done. Let me know how you all get on with these guys. I've seen that there's like 100 plus views on the videos. Hopefully you're all liking the builds. I'd love to know how you're getting on with them, how you think they can be bettered, because I'm always looking to better my decks and my gameplay. So let me know in the comments. I'm going to show you some gameplay now, so sit back and enjoy, and thanks for watching.
Bodies, oh baby, making bodies we just use for fun. Bodies, let's use them up till every little piece is gone. Let's go on and on and on. 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 When the door wasn't open, just admit it. See, I gave you faith, turned your doubt into hope, and can't deny it. Now I'm all alone and my joys turn them open. Tell me, where are you now that I need you? Where are you now? Where are you now that I need you? Couldn't find you anywhere. When you broke down, I didn't leave you. I was by your side. So where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you? On and on and on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. Where are you now? Gave you attention when nobody else was paying.